Hello everyone, welcome to this day, this rainy day, January 5th. We appreciate you tuning into the show, and we don't have any meetings to tell you about today, but let me tell you who's on our show today. We have the Fit Brain Club, and we have Grace Carpenter and Dan Daly, who is from the Alzheimer's OC Association, and they're going to talk about their upcoming meeting, which is going to be happening on Monday. Then we have the Shalom Club of Laguna Woods, who also have an event coming up, and they wanted to share with you the information about that event. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, it's very rainy out, and it plans to be like that for the majority of our day. However, we will have a break sometime around 1 o'clock today, but we are looking to get about a half an inch of rain today, and it will be windy at some point. But as I mentioned, the rain will go away, and we'll have open skies, and then we have rain again in the early evening. But tomorrow we're looking at 61-45, Saturday 63-47, 60-51, and then showers are back again on Monday and Tuesday. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:56, and our sunset will be at 4:57. Now, a reminder to those folks who live in 3rd, for the residents, there is going to be an urban forest management discussion, and that will happen on January 13th at 9:30 in the morning in the boardroom. No RSVP is needed. Just go ahead and show up at the boardroom at 9:30, and you can go ahead and participate in that discussion. All right, when we come back, we will have the Fit Brain Club, so stick around.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Did you hear the big news? The FDA announced the over-the-counter hearing aid program. It's been 6 years in the making. And what does that mean to you if you wear hearing aids or if you're thinking about wearing hearing aids for the first time? Most people are asking themselves, what is an over-the-counter hearing aid? Would it work for me? Where do I get them to try? How much do they cost? For over 40 years, Advanced Ear Care has been helping answer questions just like this. Call us today and find out more. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
At Healing Hearts Emergency Animal Hospital, we are dedicated to emergency veterinary care through high-quality veterinary services and compassion. We offer state-of-the-art diagnostics at competitive pricing. Our doctors will see and care for dogs, cats, and most exotics. In case of emergency, rest assured Healing Hearts Emergency is here for you when your primary veterinarian is closed. Open nights, weekends, and all major holidays.
Welcome back. Well, we have the Fit Brain Club here. We've got Dan Daly and Grace Carpenter. So welcome, both of you. Grace is just like a regular on the show now. She's going to do the weather for us maybe next week.
Very good.
Be happy.
No, so we appreciate you coming on again. Appreciate that. And of course, today we have a very rainy day, so tough times to get here. So you have another event coming up on Monday, and this is really around sleep. And I think I've mentioned before that my father has dementia, and he was sleeping all day. And he wasn't, and then he was getting up in the middle of the night. And it was really dangerous for him because everybody else was asleep and some of the, care folks, falling or wandering and that kind of thing. So let's talk about, first of all, the speaker that's going to be there for us, and it's regarding sleep.
Right.
Yes, Kristen Moss. Okay.
Kristen Moss is a colleague of mine. She's the Associate Director of Community Affairs for Alzheimer's Orange County. So she'll be talking about sleep and cognition, and she'll do a great job on it.
Okay. So what is the important thing about sleep? I mean, it seems like they get lots of, folks get lots of sleep, but is that not the case?
Well, there are several things to keep in mind here. First of all, you should get anywhere between 6 and 8 hours sleep per night. And that should be uninterrupted sleep. Now, you may have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, but Grace and I were talking about it earlier. The thing is, once you get that interruption, when you go back to sleep, you should be able to go back to sleep immediately.
Right.
The other thing is you want to avoid any alcohol before you go to sleep. Also, any snacks or any food after 8 o'clock.
Oh, after 8 o'clock.
After 8 o'clock.
So no popcorn when I'm watching my TV shows?
Sticks right there.
Oh, yeah.
The important thing is you should go to sleep at the same time every night and wake up the following day at the same time. And if you're not used to doing that, you should force yourself for a week or 2 weeks to do that.
Wow.
And then you get into a
best advice.
pattern,
Yeah.
and this way you're going to have
Best advice.
consistency in sleeping.
Right.
The other thing is very, very important. Every brain has a protein in it. It's called beta amyloid. And amyloid can be destructive. So whenever they do an autopsy on an Alzheimer's brain, they find substantial amounts of amyloid in there. Now, when you sleep, during that sleep, your brain releases that amyloid.
Okay.
So this way you're avoiding any kind of a buildup.
Right. Okay.
Very, very important.
So
And
is
that's
her-
where the correlation comes in.
So is her talk focusing on that, or is it focusing more on things to do to help your sleep?
She will talk a little bit about the amyloid factor. She'll also talk about things you can do as far as improving your night's sleep,
Okay.
things to avoid, and
okay.
Overall it'll be brain cognition.
Okay, perfect. Now, I had an email exchange, I think it was with you, where it's about, looking at your phones, right?
Yes,
because you're
the
looking at your phones
electronic
before you go to bed,
devices.
and that light
Yes.
really is disruptive to your
The
sleep,
computer,
especially falling asleep.
iPad, any
Yeah.
electronic device. My New Year's resolution, I told my daughters I would turn off all electronic devices at 10 p.m.
Good idea.
and wind down with a soothing book. They even gave me a book called Love Heals. It has wonderful little chapters about forgiveness and mercy, things that calm us.
Right.
Sure.
And short chapters is
Yes.
good, because then you
Yes.
don't feel like, oh, I can never finish.
Exactly.
Right.
And I don't dread it. It's not like a
Well, it's a good thing, and I'm glad you guys are having this event. So let's take a look at the information again. It's going to be on Monday, January 9th, and it's Clubhouse 1 in the art room. And they do not have to sign up or anything.
Nope.
They just check in, and then they go on in. And what were the times again? It's at 10 a.m.?
It's 10 a.m.
Okay.
And the lecture usually is till 11.
Okay.
And if there are questions and handouts, we're around at the booth to talk to any questions or discussions that anyone likes to have. And the food is wonderful. They have Starbucks coffee,
Healthy.
both regular and decaf.
Healthy refreshment.
And
And cookies, right?
No cookies.
Oh, no cookies? Oh, good.
well, they're like
There's
cookies.
treats and
Yeah.
things. Okay, and of course those are provided by Adapt
to It.
which is great, and they've
Yes.
got a lot of great supplies for people. And one thing that I wanted to mention, which we probably should have done prior to Christmas, is that we found a great website that has products for people who have Alzheimer's
really?
and dementia, like certain kinds of phones that have little pictures, and so it really is a wonderful thing. So people can get lots of great ideas, and I think Adapt to It might have some of those things too.
And there's a website that's tracking my sleep. So it's an app they put on my phone. Now,
wow.
when we have the meeting, I'll have more information because my daughter's put it on the phone, so we can all track my sleep.
Oh, see, that's good. And especially if you're wearing the watches now, you can actually sleep with them, and that will record all sorts of stuff to help you.
The other thing we do is prior to introducing the main speaker, we'll have Leslie Jabola from Adapt to It. And she'll come up and give a background on the products that they have, any new products that they have, and she's very, very knowledgeable.
Right, and this isn't just, this is for people who might be dealing with Alzheimer's, maybe they have a family member, a loved one, and caregivers can come too.
Oh, yes, of course, anyone.
Yeah, so sounds great. Thank you so much for the information.
Well, thank you.
Don't forget to get lots of sleep.
And Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
And to the staff.
If you want more information about this, of course, you can always get in touch with either thefitbrain.us or alzoc.org. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Plains. I'm from Fullerton, California. I absolutely love Dr. V. I am very happy to drive from Fullerton to Laguna Woods. I was having an issue with my vision. There was strobe light going off in my eye. Dr. Vias was able to get me in to see him the next day. Once I met him and he diagnosed the problem with my eye, I felt very comfortable with him, and I'm just really happy that I found him.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
We are the first light after a cancer diagnosis.
The illuminated entry point to life-saving cancer therapies and novel treatments
often sought by the rest of the world.
We are a dedicated team of more than 400 physicians
and 1,000 scientists and researchers.
We are cancer-focused, but human-centric.
We are thousands of breakthrough discoveries.
We are where cancer stops.
And life keeps on getting lived.
The future of cancer treatment is here.
Hi, remember us?
We're back.
Christine and Jack from the Jewelry Box.
Which is now the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers.
Relocated in a new spot in our old shopping center.
But we're still Orange County's preeminent buyer of gold, jewelry, watches, and flatware.
And we're still a full jewelry repair center. And with our 3 graduate gemologists, we're still here to appraise your special pieces.
And like always, at the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
it's about trust.
Laguna Woods Dental Care, our goal is to serve and provide dental services to the residents of Laguna Woods. Dr. Mohsen Mahmood is currently specializing in senior dental care from USC Dental School and has been serving the Laguna Woods community for over 16 years. At Laguna Woods Dental, our top priority is your overall wellness, ensuring your current medications do not affect your oral health. We offer a convenient plan for $250 a year that includes exam, x-rays, and all types of cleanings are covered. Our office is located right outside of gate number 3. Come book your appointment today.
Now at LA Carpet & More, you can transform your old bath into a new walk-in bathtub or shower in as little as 2 days. Plus, save 50% off and get 5 years 0% financing. It's easy, affordable, and fast. With 35 years in business and serving over 300,000 satisfied customers. Call 800-684-4100 for an appointment or visit one of our showrooms.
LA Carpet, #1 for you. Did you know that the Laguna Hills Lodge was originally built as a place for relatives or friends to stay when they were visiting? In 1968, Laguna Woods' residents built the first 2 buildings of the lodge because they wanted a place close by for visitors to stay. Since then, the lodge has become the spare bedroom for the Laguna Woods' residents. The lodge has received the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence 8 years in a row. We invite you to stay in one of our recently remodeled garden rooms and take advantage of a special offer for Laguna Woods' residents, family, and friends.
Welcome back. Well, we have ladies here from the Shalom Club. We have Cindy and Paula. Well, welcome both of you. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
I'm only doing that this week. The next week, forget it. Like you said, it's already in the past, right?
Move on.
It's so long ago, we're moving on. So you guys have a great club, and I know it's growing leaps and bounds. But tell me a little bit about how it got started.
Okay, our president originally wanted it to be a non-faith social club, non-faith based, and he really had a vision, and that's why when you see our plaque, it talks about how it's about making friends. We want people to feel comfortable. We try to have meaningful programs as much as possible, and we're welcoming to everyone, and that's why our next speaker that we're having will open up a conversation regarding that.
Okay, now when you talk about your logo and your plaque, you've got, you know, the dove and an olive branch. So that obviously means that you're reaching out, right? And like you said, to all different types of backgrounds and faiths and non-religious as well. So I mean, that's a big, tall order, you know. How do you go about doing that?
Well, I think, you know, just the fact that the word shalom means hello, goodbye, peace, it's kind of welcoming. And I just think that, you know, and then having, you know, the bird right there, just makes everyone feel comfortable that we just want to open up more conversations. There's a lot going on nowadays, and we just want to be as welcoming as possible to everybody.
Okay. So now the next event that you're having, you mentioned, is going to be opening a conversation. So what kind of event is it?
We're going to be having a, thank you for that. We're going to have a speaker speak to us about Hinduism. We are Ashi Patel. She is a regular member. She was born and raised in the Hindu faith. Extremely knowledgeable, very good speaker. She is going to come and educate us.
Okay.
That is on January the 15th.
Right.
And Clubhouse 1.
Okay.
Then in February, we are going to have a bus trip to the Mandir, the Hindu temple. That's in Chino Hills, and that's on the flyer.
Oh, it's in Chino Hills?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The bus trip will, the speaker will be on January 15th, is here at Clubhouse 1.
Right.
But then February 26th, which is also a Sunday, we're going to have a bus trip to the Mandir. That's how you, in the Hindu.
Is it a large place?
There's pictures of it on the flyer. I've been there 3 times.
Oh.
It's absolutely magnificent. It's really something to see, obviously religiously and also architecturally. It was actually, it's all marble, the temple itself, and also on the flyer you can see on the far right is the welcoming center.
Okay, wow, pretty.
Which is made entirely of wood.
Oh, wow.
And our idea is that we would have a seminar first and really educate the people as to what it's really, what the religion is really about, not just go to a temple and say, oh, this is beautiful, which it is, and wonderful and pretty and whatever, but that they would have a very good understanding, come to the seminar, hear about what it's really about, the religion, and then the hands-on thing of actually going to the temple, and we will be participating in their service.
I was going to say, because you said it was on a Sunday, so that's really
that
great.
is their day of prayer in the Hindu religion is Sunday.
Yeah. That'll be great. So yeah, I think it would make most sense for people to show up at the Hinduism, so you can understand what their faith is all about.
Exactly.
And then now, so do you do that various places? Like, do you go to different kinds of temples and churches?
Well, funny you should ask. We're using this, quite frankly, as a model. We've never had a bus trip before, and we've never had this concept before of education first and then hands-on visit. We are using this as a model. We're very excited about it. We already have the names of at least 5 other places. If this works, and there's an interest in it, we have Christian, Jewish, Muslim, all organized.
That's great. I mean, if you can get into what I think would be amazing is if you can get into cathedrals, right, that are local. That would be especially the one in San Diego would be amazing if you could do that. That would be awesome. But all right, let's show people again the flyers so we can tell them about the date of the event. Well, first of all, the education is Sunday, January 15th, and that is in Clubhouse 1, the art room. And do people need to RSVP for that? I see your number on there, but no? Okay, so they can just show up. And then, of course, the other event is in February, which they will get all the information about at the January meeting.
Exactly.
Yes,
Okay, good.
exactly.
So, Paula, tell us your email that we would like people to use in case they have questions.
Okay, the email is, of course, on the flyer, and it's my name, Paula Kruger, 99@gmail.com.
Perfect. Thank you both ladies so much. Enjoy, and we look forward to hearing about that trip.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. So don't forget that if you would like to learn more about Hinduism, you can join their meeting on January 15th. And if you want more information, it's Paula Kruger, 99@gmail.com. We'll be right back.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
I'm an entrepreneur and have been struggling with staying focused on tasks. I needed something to help me with focus and memory and have found the holy grail of multivitamins. MindSense One has removed my brain fog and now I have better clarity and can focus on tasks and remember names and places much better. MindSense One helps support the 8 indicators of brain health.
Purchase at mindsense.info or available at these fine retailers.
All right, let's take a look at some activities that we have coming up. We're going to show you a slide of the first one, which is about the Brisket Buffet, and that is Monday, January 23rd in Clubhouse 5 at 5 p.m. Now, this is $25 per person, and you're going to want to make a reservation. Now, the tickets are on sale, and they are on sale through Recreation, so you're going to call them at 597-4382, or you could email them at recreation@vmsinc.org, and the tickets will be on sale until all the reservations are sold out. All right, let's take a look at another activity we have for you. Now, we've got the California Club. They are doing music and martinis. Sounds like a blast. The Larry French Trio is going to be doing dancing music for you. And they have a 4-course plated dinner by Martinez, who is a very popular chef. So this is on January 24th at Clubhouse 5. And it's a dinner, dance, and stage show. So if you would like to participate, you can call 949-315-0174, or you can go to the California Club of Laguna Woods Village.com. Now we have another activity that's coming up, and this is going to be the Village Bazaar. And the Village Bazaar is very popular. It's twice a year. It's going to be Saturday, January 28th, Clubhouse 5's main lounge from 10 to 2. And you don't need to register. You can just come on over. However, if you would like a booth, you will have to register. And the best thing to do is call Recreation at 949-597-4287, I believe. And you can email them as well, recreation@vmsinc.org, to make sure they still have room for you to have a booth. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, it is raining, and it's going to be raining through 1 o'clock today. However, we are going to have a bit of a break for a few hours, and then we have another storm that's coming in later this afternoon, somewhere between the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. So today we are looking to get up a ½ inch of rain with windy conditions, 59-45. Tomorrow, 61-45, 63-47, 60-51, and then we will have showers again on Monday, 62-53. Thank you for watching. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5 Monday through Friday. And you can always visit our YouTube channel, Village Television. And then we have all of our programming there, including ThisDay's as well. Have a great day in the Village. We'll see you again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. right here on Village Television. Bye-bye.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
I'm Dr. Bobby Awadala here at Skin Credible Dermatology, and our goal is to turn back time naturally and beautifully.
My experience with Skin Credible has been incredible. Dr. Bobby made suggestion to use Botox or Xeomin, and it turned out beautifully. I'm very happy with the results.
We know you'll love Skin Credible so much once you try it. We're willing to offer new patients their first treatment at $6 per unit. So give us a call or visit our website so we can start that journey.
Hi folks, this is Dan O'Weiler with Sterling Financial Advisors. We've been around for a long time, been on ThisDay with Lisa, and just wanted to know that we're still in business, even through the pandemic. We still have the opportunity to now meet with people individually in person, and we'd like to invite you to give us a call if it would make some sense. If you're doing some planning for retirement, please give us a call. We'll be happy to meet with you. Thanks so much.
At Genesis Medical Center, our goal is to treat chronic conditions with a traditional and holistic approach to get the best results. We created a program we call Diabetes Reversal, targeting people with prediabetes and chronic diabetes. The patient is closely and personally monitored. We check parameters, blood sugar monitoring, A1C, cholesterol, high blood pressure, and weight. We offer natural supplements, and we will hopefully decrease the amount of medications you're currently taking. We teach lifestyle modifications, increase confidence, and control the disease.